Hello, good morning, second graders. I'm happy to be back with you in our technology class. I'm feeling great, and I hope that you're doing well as well. Before we begin, I want to congratulate you all because of your effort and commitment in completing your assignments on a regular basis. And thank you, parents, as well for your support. I know we have gone through many changes, but we have been able to adapt. It makes me really excited when I get to see that you complete your assignments on time. So, thank you, guys. Today we're going to put into practice everything that we have learned so far in Microsoft Word. And what's that? Alright, so we have learned how to change the font of the document right here. We can also change its size, also change the color over here. And we also learned how to include bulleted lists right here. So basically today we're going to be using these four main features to modify and style the test that we have. When you download your practice document, you're going to find something like this. Alright. So we have two titles right there. We have my favorite technology class, and we have 5 things I learned in my technology class. This almost our last class. We still have another one after this one. So we're pretty much done with our school year so far. Made me sad and happy at the same time. Alright. So my favorite technology lesson. Right here, you're going to think about that one lesson that you really enjoy. Probably because of what you were learning. Probably because of the way that you share with your partner. But what you're going to do is that you're going to think about this lesson. And you're going to write, let's say, 1 or 2 paragraphs where you display what you learned, how you felt, what you saw, So my favorite one, let's say, is this one. Ta-da! Right here you see 2 paragraphs, right? So my favorite technology class was when we assembled the SamLabs car. At first, we explored all the pieces. I remember that we had wheels, motors, lights, and even sensors, and it was so cool. And I really love to see how you all were really engaged and excited when we tried that activity. Then we connected it to the iPad and we were able to try it on the floor. I enjoyed seeing all my classmates learning and having fun. I had a great time as well. Alright, so basically this was my favorite technology lesson. This was my favorite. Alright, I actually have many more, but let's say that this is your favorite one. So rather you get to describe what your favorite one was, and we're going to proceed with the next activity. Alright, so 5 things I learned in my technology class. What is that? So what I'm going to try now is that I'm going to click right here on the bullets. I will click on the arrow that it has on the right, and I will choose the check mark. Alright, because I want to list the 5 things that I have learned so far. So let's say that I learned to turn the computer on and off. You click on enter on your keyboard and the next bullet will come up. So what else do we learn? I also learned to click and drag. That we use that a lot in coding, and now allow us to actually select the test by clicking and dragging. What else? I also learned to code simple tasks, alright, using blocky coding. So far I have 3. Let's see what else. I also learned that I could control the SamLabs car using coding, right? We saw that we had the opportunity to connect it using Bluetooth, and right there we were supposed to make the same connections that we did in physical to make it in the iPad, and that was so nice for us to learn. And at last, okay, since we're learning about Word, let's say that you learned how to, I learned how to change the text color. In a Word document. So let's say that those are the 5 things I learned, but you can have different, right? Okay? So right here, first, I described what my favorite lesson in technology was. I had these 2 paragraphs, and then I just had 5 things I learned. So the first thing that I tried here was placing my cursor right here, coming right here into bullets, then clicking on the check mark 1, and then I began to type in the things that I learned. When I finished the first one, I just clicked on enter on my keyboard, and the second check mark just came up. Alright? But what am I doing now? This is like too black. Let's put on some colors, alright? So we're going to select this title right here, and we're going to make this font a little bit fat, let's say stronger, and we're going to click on the bold option right here, and then we're going to change its color. I will try the red color. I really like red. Alright, so that way I just change the color for my first title. Now for my second one, I will place the cursor at the end. I will click and drag to select the text, and then I will come over here and I will put on a bold as well. Let's click on that one, and then I will choose another color, let's say green. Okay, so far so good. Now what I want to try is I will select the bullets. I just need to click on one of them and all of them will be selected. And I will come right here to change color, and I will select an orange color. Right here, just try these random colors, but you can choose the ones that you like the most, okay? So keep in mind, first, type in or think about what your favorite technology lesson was. You describe what you learned, how you felt, what you liked the most, something that you have probably done different. And then 5 things you learned in your technology class so far. In our technology class so far, right? So these 5 are the ones that I learned, let's say. So you can come up with 5 different ones, okay? So when I finish with this, I will come right here in the upper left corner, and I will click on this option that will allow me to save my document. Alright? Save right there. When you're done with that, then you will be able to close your document and upload it to the portal. That way I will be able to see how well you manage the tools that we have learned so far, but also your favorite class, and also get to see 5 things that you have learned so far. I hope that you have enjoyed this lesson, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye bye, and stay safe.